We were meant to do that vlog of when we went away for the weekend, which we didn't do, or I didn't do. But how was the weekend for you, James?
It was good. Free time away from the babies.
Yeah.
It was nice. Time with you. We haven't had that for years.
Yeah.
Went a bit too quick. But no, overall it was nice.
And I did plan to video the whole thing, but yeah, it was actually nice not to be on my phone for like a couple of days. It was really nice. So anyway, we didn't do that.
It was nice.
Your teeth literally look so white. Look. Anyway, so we did the Q&A, so we're just going to answer some of the questions.
Okay.
In fact, maybe I'll do some. Okay, so how did we meet?
How did we meet?
Yeah.
We met.
I'm not going to ask you all of them, but I just thought you could
Okay.
do the first one.
Well,
in case, actually, this is maybe like testing as to whether you remember.
Oh my God. We actually met years and years and years ago in a nightclub in Windsor called Liquid. But it was always just you're right, like sort of a nod at each other, know each other a little bit, and then
more like you like
give it up.
Anyway.
Then years later, there was a nightclub in Windsor called Mantra, which was like the place to go at the time. And yeah, I used to see Holly in there a lot. Used to go up to rub her on her hip and go, oh.
I was worried about what you was going to say then.
No knickers again.
But I only wore no knickers because at that time I always used to wear fitted dresses, tight, fitted. I was single, so I used to dress.
That old chestnut.
I don't know what's in my throat.
So.
And then you used to rub on my hip and realised that I wore no knickers so that I had no knicker line in the tight dresses. That's why. No, I'm just explaining because I don't want them to think I'm a slut on there. But yeah.
So that was really how it all started.
Yeah, we knew of each other and then you came back. We'd actually got together, like... Yeah, did it. A few months before, and then neither of us messaged each other, did we? Nah. Like, I didn't message you didn't message me.
It was obviously no good at the time.
Yeah, obviously. And neither of us impressed each other.
And
then I saw you out a few months later.
And you thought I was an arsehole.
No, yeah, that was it. It was when my sister was going on a date with someone and she didn't want to go by herself, so she was like, oh, I'm gonna get him to come out with us. We just went out as girls, like for a date, which was weird, but anyway. And then he was taking us into Windsor, wasn't he? And he was dropping all of us girls off, and then as we pulled around the corner, he was on the phone to someone, wasn't he? That was it. He was on the phone to you, and all I could hear, I was sat in the back of the car, was him going, oh, where do I park? Where am I going? And then as we turned around the corner, you were stood there, and I literally now, and Tamsin, if you're watching this, I know you're going to back me up, sat in the back of the car, my mate Tamsin, and I saw James, and I was like, oh my God, this bloke is such a dickhead. And that was the night that we were just chatting all night, weren't we? Yeah, and you ended up coming back to mine.
We're chatting all night, and then you was like...
And we didn't even bang, did we?
Didn't even bang.
No
banging.
And then we stayed up most of the night chatting. I think I had barely an hour's sleep, and then I just left you in the flat, didn't I? And I was like, I've got to go to work. Yeah. And then after that, he just never left. We just literally spent every night together after that. No, don't go into the dickheadness.
No, not dickheadness, but you did make excuses like the ginger cat Dave kept making excuses about the cat for me to come over.
To be fair, that cat was a fucking dickhead.
He was.
And I did sometimes make a few excuses to see you, but we did literally just spend every night together from there. And that was like 13 years ago now. So that was how you meet. What are our favourite things about each other? You can go first.
My teeth for Holly now.
What?
She loves my teeth.
No, I actually wouldn't say that.
Oh my God, this is such a bad test, isn't it?
Oh no, what's your favourite thing about me?
Fail. Oh, about you?
What's your favourite thing about me?
I love how much of a good mum you are.
You can't have another one because that was just one thing.
What?
It says what's your favourite thing about each other, so that's one.
Oh, well, I do love that.
Okay.
Like
you can list a few more if you want, actually.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, because you sounded like you was going to say another one.
Yeah. I love how you think about me and the babies before you think about yourself. I think that's one of the nicest things about you.
Okay, thanks. I was going to say that how much of a gentleman you are.
Oh,
because you are a gentleman, as in like that comes under like caring and all of that. And you're,
I'll take that.
How did you meet? What is it like to juggle work and the kids? It's fucking mental, isn't it?
Busy.
Yeah, it's busy. I don't know how we juggle it really. We literally do just that, I would say, which is juggle.
Do you know what though? I think when I think about it, and I say to people, it's just life. Like,
yeah, everyone
I
juggles
don't. Yeah,
stuff.
like I don't even think. Like, although it is busy, I don't ever go, oh fuck, I've got to take the kids swimming tonight, or.
You did.
Or, okay, I did tonight, but only because I thought you were taking them. That was it. No, but what I'm saying, or like when Imogen's got ice skating, I'm like, yeah, I'll take her. Like, I don't.
Yeah, to be fair, you are good at like you'll do any of the running around and all of that. Like you actually don't care. I do begrudge it more than you. I would say I feel like you're better at like, yep, I'll take you.
Yeah, like if Imogen's like, Dad, can I go Fort Park? I'm like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Whereas you're like, oh,
I know.
You will do it because you always want the kids to have the best, but
yeah,
you'll do it through gritted teeth.
Only because I like a routine, and if it's sprung on me, or if I think I could use the time better, like tonight, you took the kids swimming, because then I could cut Imogen's hair. I did a video, I've edited it, and really like so we juggled it like that. You did something with the kids so that I could do a bit of work, and then it means that I wasn't working. Like, I'm not working now. Well, we sort of are, but we can have dinner tonight and then whatever.
Yeah.
So we just juggle it off each other. I think.
whatever makes it work. So we get some sort of an evening together. We do, don't we?
Yeah, and then once a year we go away for a night or two. Anyway, it'd be nice if we could do that more often. But yeah, so we just about juggle it. Right, where did you meet? Well, we said that already. And how long you've been together? We already said that. Someone said, side note, your hair looks stunning like this. Thanks, but I don't know what picture it was. Another one, how did you meet? Done that. How old are you both?
I'm 38 years of age, going on to 39.
You're 39 next month.
No.
Next month?
So how old am I?
Basically 39.
No, how old am I?
Well, you're nearer 39, 38.
How old am I?
39.
No.
Well, you're 40 next year. That's all I know. So say it as you want. But anyway, and then I'm 34, just. So you can't. Just, yeah. I just turned 34 in March.
Okay, but you're still 35 next year.
No.
Yeah.
No, but you're literally, you said it, and then your birthday is literally in like less than a month. So you're basically
but what are you
39.
next year?
Yeah, that's next
so
year.
So you might as well be 35.
What? Okay, whatever. Just being a dick. How did you guys meet? We said that. What car do you both drive? Didn't know what to ask. What do you drive, James?
I drive a Transit.
James is a builder. Roofer. Mostly roofing, but like they do fucking jack of all trades, whatever, I don't know. So yeah, he's got a van, but we have a Range Rover. I sound like a proper cunt saying that. Don't know why that always makes me cringe. But do you know what? Like we bought that. We had a Range Rover. What was it? Autobiography something. Yeah, it was a nice one. It was an older one. We had that a few years ago, and then we went for a bit of shit, had to sell everything we owned, including like any sort of nice bag, anything, just to get ourselves out of a shitty position. So we did. And then we worked up again. We both worked really hard. We needed a new car. Well, we sort of did.
Well, it was a goal, wasn't it, to get back to where...
Yeah, because the car we had a Q7 before because we needed a 7-seater.
Which was
the
nice.
Kids. Yeah, it was
but
nice.
But it wasn't the Range Rover, was it?
Yeah, I think the Range Rover that we had before was the last thing that I sold to get us out of... We sold to get us out of the debt that we were in. But I really didn't want to do it. So sold that, and then, although
it was more of an achievement thing, wasn't it? It's like we achieved getting back to where we were, and we actually overachieved because we got a newer one, nicer one, much nicer spec.
I'm aware that you keep going slightly blurry, but I've got it in cinematic mode, and we're just gonna go with it. I feel
People
like
would rather see you unblurred than me.
Anyway, so yeah, we've got a Range Rover Vogue one. It's way nicer. Actually, it's really nice.
Yeah,
but
it is a nice car.
I mean, I feel like it's a bit of a drug dealer car, but you know what? I like it, and I am at that sad stage where I want to drive a nice fucking car. So
Why not?
that's what we've
You
got.
work hard. Have nice things.
Someone said about your teeth. Show me your teeth again. They literally...
They are so bright.
Yeah, they look so... It's because we've got this little
I don't
light
think
on.
they're that bright in real life.
Okay, let me turn the light off and see. Let's compare. Wait, how do I turn?
Oh, no.
No, they're still... they're still white.
I feel like I've got to cover them now.
Okay, don't cover them. Does James have a twin who is gay and wants a hairdresser boyfriend? Ask him for a friend. So that is Graham. Do you remember Graham I had on the class that we were talking to outside? One of the last classes that I did. Graham was lovely and he stayed for a little bit, and then James ended up turning up at home. Everyone else had left from the class and we was chatting to him for a while outside.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Graham, if you're watching, James, do you have anything to say?
I don't. Oh, listen, I could be gay on a Friday, whatever.
Or if you ever changed your mind,
Yeah,
or
if I
your
change my
preference,
mind,
you'll give
yeah.
him a shout.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Who wears the trousers?
Predominantly, I would say not. It's a hard one because it's not really wearing the trousers.
Yeah,
But-
like, what does wearing the trousers even mean?
Yeah.
Like in control? But that
But
then
I'm
feels like a
so
bit of a
easy
weird thing to
going
say.
that I'm easy. I'm happy to do whatever, go with the flow. So
Because it happy wife, happy life.
yeah, but if I'm adamant on something, I'm like put
Yeah,
my
then
foot
you're
down. I'm like,
yeah,
nah,
you're
fuck
actually
that.
one or the other. You're either like so placid, it's like mental. You're so laid back, like whatever you want, I don't care, like just whatever. Or you're like come
Fuck
across
no.
like a bit of a cunt.
Yeah.
And you're like you'll dig your heels in sometimes a bit too much. You're literally either one.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's the answer to the question? I wear the trousers.
I'd say so. If that's what people call
No, I am just structured. That's why.
yeah, like and because I know that, like for an example, if we had to be somewhere at 9 in.the morning and it's a 10-minute drive away, Holly's leaving at 8:15, and we're sitting there waiting for
I would
ages.
rather be half an hour early than 1 minute early.
Whereas-
because if I'm 1 minute early, I'm still late.
I would rather get there. If we've got to be there at 9, I'll get there at 5 too.
No, I need to
But-
have, like, because I need to allow
Because
for
I know
traffic,
that it stresses her out.
toilet break.
I'm happy to do. So yeah, if that's like wearing the trousers, then yeah, that is my wife's job.
Why did you have IVF for your little ones? Short story, because this could go on. Like,
Yeah.
if you guys want a more in-depth story, then comment, let us know. But basically, the roundup is that James, when he was younger, started off at the gym, he wanted to be big and muscly like all the other guys in the gym, couldn't get to that point, didn't know why after training really hard, and then realised, or someone told you, that it's
There's a
like, mate,
secret out there.
everyone's on steroids. So he started taking steroids for quite a few years, and then
But
like
a lot of it, and
yeah.
didn't.
didn't take it.
I didn't
like,
take a break. I stayed on for like
you're gonna make it a long story. If they want the
Okay.
story, we'll do a separate video.
Okay.
So then that anyway.
As you can see, she wears the trousers.
Yeah, shut up then. Tumbleweeded into we couldn't have kids because some people have different side effects like moods or spottiness or I don't know, whatever they are, you might know
Balding.
more. You have got that.
Yeah, but mine's thinning through.
No, that was a joke. I
No,
know.
but like some
Anyway.
people go fully bald.
But that was his side effect from taking steroids. So we had to seek help with that, and we were really lucky that they were able to help us. And we had
And again, that was a massive long
rounds.
journey.
But anyone that's
people
going
want to
through
know
that
about it.
or whatever, we can literally go in detail. We can tell you doctors, we can tell you if, what, why, how, everything.
Just don't listen to the NHS.
Yeah, because Anyway,
That's
leave that there.
that's the number one
Who
thing.
said I love you first?
Oh my god! I would imagine it was you.
Me, the person that never says it ever, and you say it like 5 times a day. That would never be me that said it first.
Nah.
I remember it was you that said it first.
Oh, here we
and
go.
do you know why?
You were just thinking a minute ago.
No, I wasn't. I knew the answer, and I wondered whether you remembered. Do you remember we went to that boxing match when we were right at the beginning when we was dating, and then
Boxing
you
night.
got the hump when someone was talking to me, and I think it was we had like a little tiff in the car home that night, and you said it then. Or I think, mate, I don't know if it was like something like, something about love then or something. You're like, well, I guess I do, or something like that. It wasn't like really romantic. Like,
So
I've
you
got
forced
something
me.
to tell you.
You forced me with it, didn't you?
Yeah, because I wear the trousers.
Such a
Can
such
we
a control freak.
Can we see a wedding photo? You have to run and get that big canvas that's out there. We have this canvas that was up on. Oh yeah. Oh okay. No, but that wasn't actually our wedding day.
That was our second wedding.
That was we actually got married in Vegas. just the
Where
two
is
of
it?
us. It's on the landing behind that suitcase. Needs to go in the loft. Yeah, we got married in Vegas, just the two of us. Didn't take anyone with us. That's a whole nother story as well, family drama and everything. But this was us two in Vegas. So yeah.
Ted, move out the way, Ginger.
Oh, hold on. How do I do it? There you go. That is us.
Young.
Yeah, that is us in Vegas. Oh.
Me looking young. No, I look like an old hag.
No, but your teeth look way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our wedding in Vegas, and then the first one that he showed, that was came back and had just like a little party. Well, it was actually a big party. We had a blessing in a church and then an after thing reception. So we did have a full blown wedding back here, but
Cost more than a wedding in Vegas.
so that was that. How's the tablets going?
What, yours?
Apart from the last 2 days, because I'm now due on.
Yeah, but
actually,
you're
I've got
much
like
better.
5 days till I'm due on, and for me, amazing, because normally it's like
100%.
2 or 3 weeks before. So
Yeah.
anyway,
But no, amazing, perfect. Well, yeah, perfect, I'd say.
who's the most argumentative?
Don't know, it's a hard one.
Yeah, I feel like we're both quite bad at that. Like we're both very stubborn.
Do you know what? It's really weird. If I'm the one that's being argumentative, you'll be
Calm.
trying to be calm and
Yeah.
sort of. And if it's the other way round,
Yeah.
I know. So yeah, it's a
both.
bit of a hard one.
Who's the funniest?
I've obviously got dad jokes.
No,
Just-
they're shit jokes.
No.
Dad jokes are known to be shit jokes.
No, thank you. But
I'm waiting for you to tell me that it's me.
I actually think Holly's really funny in her videos, but she sort of just switches off when she comes away from
You
her
don't.
video. She doesn't do her
You
funny
just
shit.
get the moody wife, mum version of me.
But do you know what? I actually, since she's been taking the tablet, she has been a lot funnier. As in, like,
The nicer side.
yeah,
you
the much
You
nicer
were the one
side.
that suffered the most from my moods. Like
100%.
they always say that you always take it out on people closest to you.
100%.
100%.
Hence the lines.
I think is that all of it. Let me see a wedding. How did you meet? I think that might actually be it. How long have you been together? Yeah, that actually wasn't. A lot of them were the same. How did you meet? How did you meet? How did you meet? So there you go. That's the story. If anyone wants to know anything about the IVF or anything we've spoken about in depth a bit more, then
Ask away.
comment below and let us know. Basically, for now, you can see our
Can you do the
tea.
whole? Can you make it sparkle? Ding.
No, I think they're sparkling.